how to check if two lines are parallel to each other. Without using your protractor or without using ruler, we can still check if the two lines are parallel or not with the given information. And that is, it is important to know that if you have two parallel lines and you cut by a transversal line, again, two parallel lines cut by a transversal line, you have to remember that we have a pair of angles in here. Now, this angle is similar to this angle, which is the same in here and the same in here. If they are not the same, then we can conclude that it is not a parallel line. Okay, because a parallel line, since they have the same distance between each other in any direction we are going to, the angle should also be in the same, or they are similar or equal. So if your angle A here, and your, let's change letters, letter C and letter D. Angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C and is equal to angle D. If one of them is not equal, then it is not a parallel, because since, again, as I said a while ago, the distance of the two lines are equal no matter how far you draw them, then the angles will also stay the same. In the same manner, this angle, let's say this is angle E, angle F, angle G, and angle H, they are also equal. And if they are not equal or one of them is different, then it is not a parallel line. The two lines are not parallel to each other. Now these ones, we call them as your pair of angles. Okay, so this is a pair of angles, a pair of angles, and a pair of angles. Now, what is important here is that if we are going to add letter A, angle A plus angle E, it should be 180 degrees. Angle F plus angle B, it should also be equal to 180 degrees. If we add angle A and angle F, since this is a straight line, that should be 180. If we add angle A and angle H, is still a straight line, so that still should be equal to 180 degrees. Now we can check if the two lines are parallel or not. If two conditions, angle A is the same with B, C, and D, angle E is the same with angle F, H, and G, and if we are going to add the two different pair of angles, we will get 180 degrees. So for this video, that would be all. For the next video, I will give examples and let's figure out if the two lines are parallel or not parallel. Hello everyone, this is Teacher Sam and this is Simple Matters. Now we're going to name the pairs of interior angles in the figure. Again, when we say interior, interior, it means it is an angle inside a parallel lines or a figure. So this is inside, inside, and all of them are insides. But if we have interior angles, we also have your exterior angles. What are exterior angles? It's the opposite of interior. If interior is inside, then exterior is outside. So we have only four exterior angles in the picture. That is angle A, angle B, angle K, and angle L. Now we know what are the interior angles already, but we have to pair them up. How do we pair them up? That is, they should be on the same side. How do we do pair them up? That is, they should be on the same side. That is, C and E are on the same side, D and F are on the same side, as well as letter G and I, and angle H and J. So, what are the pair of interior angles? We have angle C and angle E, angle D and angle F, angle G and angle I, also angle H and angle J. So these we have four pairs of interior angles, four pairs of interior angles in this figure. Now let's go again. How about here? What are the interior pair of interior figure in this problem? Okay, if your answer is angle A and angle C, then you are correct. Next, what are the pair of interior angles here? Let's say this is angle A, B, and C. So this is angle A and angle E. Very good. Next, what are the pair of interior angles? Okay, it's only angle M and angle N. Since there are no name for this angle, cannot just put anything in there. Same in here, and the same as well in here. Okay, continue. What are the pair of angles in here? Okay, is angle E and angle F correct? Not correct. Why not correct? Because there is no angle or there is no two parallel in this line. So the two parallels that we only have is this parallel line and also this parallel line. So the two pairs or the pair of parallel that we have in this figure is only angle C and angle D. Okay, now we are going to answer exercises. And for the first number 1A until 1D, we are going to check if our line AB is parallel or not parallel with line CD. And we have a transversal line that is going to help us figure out if line AB and line CD are parallel or not parallel. Now, how can we make sure that the two lines are parallel or not parallel? You have to remember that it should always be equal to 180 degrees. What should be equal to 180 degrees? The angles in our transversal line will be equal to 180 degrees. That is, this two angle 180 degrees, two angle 180, 180, 180, the same here, 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 and here. But if we're going to add the two angles in here also, that is 180. Similarly, this one, that should also be 180. Even if we add this and here, since they are pair, that should be equal. And if you're going to add them together, it should be equal to 180 degrees. If we are going to add these together, 180 degrees. Similarly, this one should also be 180 degrees, even if we add this angle and this angle. Now let's go with number 1, 1A. The first angle is 79 degrees and the other angle is 101 degrees. Are they parallel to each other? Yes or no? The answer is yes, because 79 plus 101 is equal to 180. Therefore, line AB is parallel to line CD. Okay? Number 2, let one letter B. Are they same? Are they parallel to each other or not? Let's figure out. We can just add them together. That is 57 degrees plus 113 degrees. And that is not equal to 180 degrees. So line AB is not parallel to line CD. Line AB is not parallel to line CD. Continue. One letter C. Now this symbol, what does it represent? It represents that it is a right angle, and a right angle is 90 degrees. Now just by looking at it, we can already say that the answer is not parallel because 90 plus 93 is not equal to 180 degrees. Okay? How about letter D? 1D. So now they are parallel. Why parallel? AB is parallel to CD because This represent 90 degrees. The same here. It also represent 90 degrees. So 90 plus 90, that is equal to 180 degrees. Since it is 180 degrees, we can say that they are parallel to each other. Now, for the next four items, again, we're going to solve this time what is the value of x, so that the following figures that proves that our line AB is parallel to our line CD. Okay, what are we going to do in here? So if in the first example, we are going to check that they are equal to 180, similarly, if we are going to add the two angles, 127 degrees plus x degree, that should be 180 degrees. With this, we can say that our x is equal to 180 minus 127. In the shortcut method, 127, we're just going to move it. Positive will become negative. If that is negative, if you move, it will become positive. Okay? So since this is positive 127, if it's going to be moved, it will be 180 minus 127. So what is x? Okay, x is equal to 53 degrees. Okay, now let's go to letter B. In 2B, we have x minus 6 as our first angle, and our second angle is 104. So that will be first angle is x minus 6 plus 104 is equal to 180 degrees. Since this is only addition, we can just remove our parentheses. So what do we have only is x minus 6 plus 104. Now we are going to transfer minus 6 and 104 from the left side going to the right side. So negative will become positive and positive will become negative. So what do we have is now x is equal to 180 minus 104 plus 6, and x is equal to, okay, the answer is 82 degrees. So x is equal to 82 degrees. Now if we're going to figure out the answer in here, that will become 82 minus 6, and 82 minus 6 is equal to 76 degrees. Okay. Now, if we're going to add 76 plus 104, that is equal to 180 degrees. So, our answer is correct. Now, in letter C, you have x degrees plus 2x degrees. We're just going to add them together again. X degree plus 2x degree is equal to 180. Now, we have x plus 2x. There's an invisible one in here, and they have the same term, that is x. So we're just going to add the coefficient or the numbers. So 1x plus 2x is equal to 3x, equal to 180 degrees. Now, since this is 3x, it means that that is a multiplication. And now if we're going to move 3, multiplication will become division. Division will become multiplication. Just like a while ago, plus will become minus and minus will become plus. And what do we have? You'll be x is equal to 180 over 3, and x is equal to 60 degrees. By checking, x is equal to 60 degrees. 2x means that is 2 times 60 degrees, which is equal to 120. And 60 degree plus 120 degree is equal to 180 degree. Again, our answer is correct. Okay, let's go to letter number 2, letter D. So we're going to change this one to x plus 40 degrees. So what is this again? This is equal to 90 degrees because that is a right angle. So x plus 40 degrees plus 90 degrees is equal to 180. We're going to transfer the positive 40 and positive 90. So we can subtract it to 180. What will happen now is that x is equal to 180 degrees minus 40 degrees minus 90 degrees, and the answer is x equals to 50 degrees. If we are going to change or substitute the value of x, so this will be 50 plus 40 is equal to 90 degrees, another 90 degrees. If we add them together, 90 plus 90 is equal to 180 degrees, and our answer again is correct. Okay, so that's how we check if the two figures are parallel, or I mean, the two lines are parallel to each other or not, and also to check the value of x so that our two lines are parallel to each other. Again, this is Teacher Sam, and this is Simple Matters.